Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to carry on. What if Zuko had killed Ozai? Where we left off, Iroh and Jeong had saved Zuko from his Agni Kai with Azula, a fight that he was destined to lose, and now he has been taken back to the Order of the White Lotus. So it's here where they come up with a plan. They need to work together with Aang, but they also need to find him. Jeong says that he believes that he's heading to one of the air temples. Zuko says that he knows which one. He's got someone that was tracking Aang, and he gets in contact with Combustion Man. So he knows exactly where he is. What now? Will Zuko go and join him? Because I don't see this happening. It's very unlikely after what he's done. The only reasonable thing that I can see happening is Jeong going. Because Iroh needs to lead the White Lotus, and he needs to be there with Zuko. So Jeong is sent to meet up with Aang and the others at the Air Temple, where he will teach him firebending. Iroh has informed him to head to the home of the Sun Warriors. This is where Aang will learn more about firebending. So basically he has a similar start to his firebending training as what he did with Zuko, just he doesn't develop that bond with Zuko, who in turn doesn't learn firebending the way he really should. So Zuko continues his training with Iroh, while Aang intensifies his training with Jeong, now having met the dragons. So for the story to progress, Zuko is getting aggressive, wanting to actually take down the firebenders in Ba Sing Se, but Iroh says it's not time yet. If they challenge him now, Zuko will be captured, if not killed. They come up with a plan to invade Ba Sing Se on the day of the comet, and now Zuko shares the information that he has with Iroh. So Ozai's plan was to burn down the Earth Kingdom, burn down all the forests and everything, whereas Azula is more brutal. She has now been crowned Fire Lord, and her destruction, she sees burning down the entire Earth Kingdom as a bit too easy. So she wants to take prisoners. She wants to torture people. So Azula, we all know, is completely unstable. Ozai looks like a saint next to her because she would massacre and torture people if she had a chance. So she sets out two different plans. The airships that Ozai originally had will head to the Earth Kingdom capitals unconquered by the Fire Nation, and in others, firebenders will capture any remaining earthbenders. Similarly to how they did with the waterbenders and the Southern Water Tribe, they're capturing any bender that is a threat to them and wiping them out. So it's now where they are actually starting to kill their prisoners. That's right, that includes the war prisoners, the ones that invaded on the day of Black Sun. So in the Boiling Rock, where Koda has just arrived, he meets Suki, and the two of them do eventually come up with a plan to escape. And it does work because there's no Azula or Mai interfering. So they get out and they want to find where the others are. So they're stranded for a while, looking for somewhere to go, and it is quite difficult for them. They can't find the others anywhere. They have no clue where to even start looking. So Koda says that they should head to Ba Sing Se. He says that he just has a feeling that that's where they're needed most. Suki just goes along with this because she has no idea why they're going there or what he's talking about. But it's Sokka's dad, so she's just gonna take his word for it. This is where they meet up with Iroh and Zuko. Suki is initially ready to fight Zuko, but he tries to persuade her, saying, "Look, I'm here trying to stop this. I even killed the Fire Lord." They both stop and say, "What do you mean you killed the Fire Lord? Ozai is dead, and shouldn't this all stop? And why aren't you the new Fire Lord?" Zuko bows his head and says, "Azula figured it out. She challenged me to an Agni Kai. My uncle managed to save me. She is now the new Fire Lord, and things are just going to get a whole lot worse. So now it's nearly time for the comet to arrive." So Aang's firebending is actually a bit more powerful than it was, because Zhong, obviously he's a master, and Zuko, well, although he was a very skilled firebender, he can't be looked at on the same scale as Zhong at this point. And White Lotus and Zhong have been keeping in contact, so they're all on the same page as what's happening. So Iroh and the White Lotus will continue their attack on Ba Sing Se, and Aang and the others will head to stop the airships. But this time, Aang hasn't had his little trip to see the lion turtle because they were not on Ember Island. So they head out to fight the ships of Toph, Sokka, Katara and Zhong, all in this fight, where they've told Haru and the others to get away. They cannot help in this battle. So they take down a few airships, but they can't find Azula. She is not leading this attack, it's all the generals. Eventually, all the airships are taken down and Fire Nation's plan is stopped, but they can't find Azula anywhere. This is when, in Ba Sing Se, Zuko is shot with lightning in the back. That's right, Azula knew that something was going to happen in Ba Sing Se. With Zuko escaping and Iroh at the same time, obviously something was going to happen, and Azula being the smartest person in the series pretty much, she sussed out that Iroh and Zuko would go back to the place of their biggest disgrace, try and rectify what they did. But Zuko is not dead, he is just severely injured. This is when Iroh fights Azula, an incredible struggle between the two, and I will actually leave it here because this fight can go in multiple ways and anything can happen with Aang and the others not being there and actually trying to look for what to do next. So guys, let me know what you think. How will this wrap up? If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.